Hello everybody, welcome to LightSpeed Automation's Warehouse Makeover. We're in Augusta, Georgia today at Dixie Riverside, talking and meeting with Les Perry and his team about a complete and total warehouse transformation. Les's company is about to begin the process of switching from old school vending to pre-kitting, which involves everything from setting up card readers and installing telemetry in the machines to reorganizing the warehouse to be able to start pre-kitting with LightSpeed. So let's get this started. So come on, let's go take a look at the warehouse.
Dixie Riverside actually was two companies that merged back in 1982. We had Dixie Beer, which was a Pabst Blue Ribbon company, founded in about 1935. And we had Riverside Beer, which was a Schlitz beer company, founded after Prohibition. We proceeded in the late 80s to get into the Tom's potato chip business. And over the last 23 years, through hard work and a lot of good employees, we've managed to continue to grow the business. We went really from about 2 employees in this business to now we've got about 165 employees. The micro markets are growing like crazy. You're not limited by a 40 by 30 inch square box. That leads to more SKUs, and that leads to why we got to sit here and go to things like LightSpeed. And
seen a lot of changes in the route business and the vending business over the years, but it's really growing, and I believe the customer, expects more out of us. The variety is the main thing, making sure you have an in and out variety, you have different items than you have for vending. You have to have other items too besides vending items.
We got a good 300 and something SKUs between drinks and snacks, keeping them organized, keeping them from running out. We run some manual pick systems right now, and when you're out of an item, it really messes things up in our pick world. That's one reason we're excited to see how the LightSpeed will work. And the more manual things you gotta do, the more times you're gonna make errors, mistakes, it's gonna throw your inventories off. One of the reasons, we're talking with you and we're excited about this new chapter. Amy, thanks for coming down today. As I told you on the phone, we're not utilizing the technology or the space in this warehouse like we need to. So we need some recommendations from you how we should re-rack this facility before we can put in a LightSpeed type system to use the facility and use these people to our advantage.
Well, let's just walk through here. So this is where you're currently picking your snacks. So you got 3 ladies picking right here. Are they picking 1 order or 3 orders? Now I got it.
Well, you've got these 2 ladies are picking an order, and these 2 folks are picking an order.
Okay, so they're getting different items.
Correct. That's correct.
This is where the drivers start picking their drinks right here. So the drivers take, the 3 foot by 6 foot dollies, and they start pulling their own drinks. The vending drivers do. The micro markets, we're actually pulling the drinks for them. So these same pickers you saw, they pick the drinks for the micro markets. The vending drivers come in and they pick their own drinks.
So this continues the SKU count for the drinks. So whatever pattern they choose to use, they're picking to a cart like that and then they're going directly to their truck with it.
Correct. They're scanning the product as they go. They'll get a computer printout and they'll get it checked, and then they'll put it on the truck.
So our goal is then to get all of that product with staging in this warehouse with possibly a new layout, just depending on how things work out.
That's what we want to do.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Thanks,
I'll measure the warehouse. I'll come get you when I'm done.
Sounds great.
Okay, thanks guys.
Perfect as LightSpeed. We're that far ahead. We used to have people walking around the warehouse just falling on top of each other, bumping into each other, just backtracking, not making every move count. And there is no question the efficiencies The way we were doing it, we literally thought it took us about 12 to 15 minutes to pull an order for a vending machine. And with the way the LightSpeed is set up now, I told our crew that I thought we'd have a 300% increase. I guarantee it'll be more like a 600% increase in productivity. I think we had 3 or 4 people that were doing that job with about 6 routes, and now I think we've got 4 or 5 doing it with 16 routes, and I'm confident those same people could handle another additional 50% of the business. We should have done it 5 years ago. No question it was the right decision. Our goal was to eliminate 5 routes, and I think we'll easily achieve that goal. And I think there's a chance we could eliminate 6 or 7. The money we've paid to invest in LightSpeed by reducing our inventory, that helps pay for a lot of it right there. I think that people are getting more and more comfortable every day. Getting to a standard system where it's laid out for them when they leave here. They've got an iPad, they've got their totes, it's telling them exactly where to go. What's in those totes is, in most cases, 90–95% correct on what goes in that machine.
What do you think about the cart and flow from Interroll and working with Damon over at Manhattan?
We enjoyed working with him. He brought a crew of 4 guys in here. They came in late on a Friday afternoon, worked some on Friday evening. We worked all day Saturday and part of Sunday. It's a big project to do this installation. He sent some guys in here. They knew what they were doing. I had a few of my people in here helping, and it was a long weekend, but as you can see, the benefits are pretty good right now.
It's beautiful. Okay, so $100,000 question. Worth the investment?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Knowing what you know now, would you do it earlier?
I should have done it 5 years ago, absolutely. And I mean, anybody that's looking at it, I advise them, come see us, go see another operator. It's one of the, we've done conversions to credit cards, we've changed softwares, we've changed all kinds of different things within the vending industry. This actually has been a smoother change than what we anticipated, a lot smoother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, appreciate it.
It definitely is a lot easier to keep track of things. It's extremely organized, and it took a while to get used to it, but I think once people do get used to it and buy into it, it definitely helps move things along and keep everybody on track.
Nobody said that the cost to convert from old school vending to pre-kitting was cheap. In some cases, it can be as much as $250,000 and up. But I think this process of seeing what Dixie Riverside has done is absolutely proof that not only is it worth it in the long run, it's a great return on your investment. As expensive and complicated as this looks, LightSpeed can make it easy. We can partner with you through the process, and through the team of experts that we put together, we can make your operation more money and make your employees much happier. Thanks for watching.